SMART Centre was set up to amalgamate services in Lothian that were historically separate, so we were also managed differently, and the idea that we had to co-locate and come together was important. So we started planning to build a centre about 1999, and we moved in here in 2007. So you've got something which is the size of a football pitch in length, and it's got 2 floors, and it's probably state of the art for rehabilitation technology services in Scotland.
Well, what we've seen is some extraordinary new equipment in terms of prosthetic legs which have been developed, which can transform the lives of those that can use them. And also, if you like, the ex-military users of these legs are able to, because they're younger and healthier perhaps than the general population, actually show what the capacities of these pieces of equipment are. So that should be better for the whole of society if we can learn those lessons, but crucially it makes it the case that they can have a better quality of life, even down to, for example, being able to take your dogs out for a walk in a wooded area, which many people love to do, something you wouldn't appreciate so much until you couldn't do it. These new equipment, prosthetic legs, open up that possibility for these veterans, so if we can improve their quality of life, that's got to be a good thing.
Veterans Commissioner for Scotland is a new post starting on the 25th of August. And in that I will be tasked by the Scottish Government to improve outcomes for veterans in Scotland. Really 3 elements to that. The first is to look at what the situation is at the moment, identify what works, what doesn't, and suggest improvements. The second one is to act as an ambassador, a link between the veterans themselves and those various organisations who provide support, whether they're in the third sector, they're charities, government, or in the commercial world. And the third area is one where I actually try and promote veterans in Scotland and promote the image that they have as very valuable members of society.
I think that the Commissioner can make a vital difference, both in terms of representing the interests of veterans, but also in challenging public authorities like the Health Service, local government, to make sure that we get the best possible response for our veterans. They made an extraordinary commitment, and we should give them that same commitment back, and the Commissioner is one part of that commitment. I think we had some very good candidates, but Eric Fraser has a huge experience in the military, which I think helps a great deal. Also has experience in working with the MOD, a very senior position in Washington, for example. Says that he knows his way around the system, and I think he's an exceptional candidate. We're delighted to have him.